Okay, so for today, you're going to do career preparation. So you're going to go to look at your career objectives. You're going to, I can research a career in family and consumer science field. I can create a presentation and provide the needed content required. I can present the presentation with very few to no mistakes. Why? It is important to be able to research a topic and to be able to present it in a well-organized, thought-out, and mistake-free presentation. Every day it is required for us to follow directions so we complete items mistake-free. Okay, so you guys are going to prepare a career. You're going to pick a career or a job that you're interested in the family and consumer science field. So you're going to be thinking, what are those fields? I don't know what those fields are. Well, let me tell you what they are. Anything in apparel and textile design and merchandising, dietetics, education, food and nutrition science, human development and family science, hospitality, interior design, nutrition and fitness, communications, consumer economics and financial planning. Family and consumer science professionals work in the various settings to develop products, develop and improve products and services, market consumer products and services, research needs, attitudes, and markets. They provide services to families and communities, inform the public, teach essential life skills, and most importantly, improve the quality of life for individual families. So you need to look at these. So apparel and textile merchandising could be like fashion design, working at a department store in management. Dietetics could be working in a hospital, making as a dietitian. Education would be like me or a college professor. Food and nutrition sciences could be food development is big into family and consumer sciences, developing new products for companies like Kraft and Nabisco and Keebler. Human development and family science would be like family relations, therapy for families, marriage counseling. Hospitality is your hotel industry, your travel industry, your food industry, any jobs within those industries. Interior design would be someone coming to your house and putting all the elements of your house together and designing it for you. And then you have nutrition and fitness, communications, consumer economics, and financial planning would be like a financial planner. A party planner would fall under family and consumer sciences. Anything that's involving people and planning, like events. So an event planner could be family and consumer sciences. It could fall in other categories too, but a lot of things fall under family and consumer sciences. Working in a Purdue Extension office and going to houses and teaching people how to get the most out of their money and how to feed their children correctly is part of education, educating the public. That would go under family and consumer sciences. So if you see an area in one of these that you're interested in, research it. And then here, once you find the career that you want, it could be hotel manager, food service manager, resort manager, whatever you want. You're going to, here's 2 websites that I have given you, and you can go to other websites. It's not just these 2. For information, and remember, Google is your best friend. So don't ask me, ask Google. You're going to make a PowerPoint presentation and answer the following questions. PowerPoint slides should include slide 1, name, class period, and what career you're researching. Slide 2, describe the activities that the person would perform on a daily basis while working that career. Slide 3, what skills, education, languages, and experience are required in that field? College, high school, how many years? Slide 4, will there be a strong demand for that career in the future? Is it growing or is it declining? What are the trends that could influence the demand in the future? So trends would be, so let's talk about the first 5. So describe the activities that a person would perform on a daily basis. So that would be like, do they answer phones all the time? Are they managing people? Are they working by themselves? Are they constantly using the computer? Would they need computer skills, communication skills, managing skills, marketing skills? And there's several more, and it should tell you on when you find it on the website. And so activities would be, so that's some of the activities. So they come in the morning and they have to have a meeting. So they have meetings all the time. They have to make sure that everyone is ready and set to go. They have to make sure the event is set up and ready to go. And then what skills, education. So the skills would be what I said earlier. Education would be college, high school. Do you need 4 years of college or can you do it right out of high school? Is there any languages? So do you need Spanish, French, English? And is there experience required? So some places like to be a resort manager, you're not going to get in right after college. You're going to have so many years experience within that field before they'll hire you. Slide 4, will there be a strong demand in that career in the future? So like right now, hospitality is probably not a good career right now during COVID because people aren't traveling. So right now it would be declining, but here in, when COVID leaves, it's going to open back up. Another one would be wired communication carriers because everything's becoming wireless, so we don't need wire communication. Newspapers, periodical books and directory publishers. How many of us pick up a newspaper and read it? Books. How many people pick up a real book and read it anymore? Everything's online. Postal service is a declining job because everyone's doing UPS and a lot of stuff. We're not mailing personal letters anymore. We can do emails. So other than packages, which is what the United States Postal Service is getting more into. But as far as back a long time ago, everybody used to write letters to people. That was the only way they can communicate other than a phone. Now we can just send an email. Printed and related support services, apparel manufacturing, textile mills is declining. So if you're going to put that you want to work in a textile factory, then that job would be declining. Plastics products manufacturing is a declining job because we're getting away from plastic because of the landfill. So anyway, you can find websites like this that helps you know what is declining and what isn't. What is an average salary? Oops, wait a minute, slide 5. Where will there be local jobs in that field or will you have to relocate? So where can you do this job? Specific country, state, anywhere. So if you wanted to work in a resort, say, you're not going to find a resort in Middletown, Indiana. You're not going to find one really in Indianapolis. So you'd probably want to look at Florida, California, all the areas where there's an ocean. You're going to look at the places that are more traveled, the high touristy areas. And then slide 6, what is the average salary for this job? And is it a salary or hourly wage? So a salary is something you get paid weekly, no matter how many hours you work. If you work 60 hours, you get paid this much money. And if you work 20 hours, you get paid this much money. Hourly is based on how many hours you work. So if I work 20 hours at $20, then I made $400. If I may work 40 hours at $20, then I made $800 for the week. So that is the difference between those. What skills are most important for this job? What 3 things surprised you about this job? What 3 things you didn't like about this job and why? So make sure you're telling me the why and don't say nothing surprised you. If you just even thought, then that surprised you. Bibliography of where you found your answers. It doesn't have to, all I want is the website. Okay, so the requirements. You must have 10 slides with all the information that was asked. I would copy and paste the question on each slide. You must have graphics and pictures on each slide. You will be given Friday to next Thursday to work on this, but you'll need to log in each day and take the attendance quiz. Okay, so here is the criteria. Is the career in the area of family and consumer science? If it's not, then you're not getting your 5 points. Okay, so you want to make sure it is what I'm asking. Were all slides present? Did you include all 10 slides in the presentation? And then there's the point breakdown. Were all 10 questions answered that were given? So did you ask the why? Were all 10 questions answered that were given, pasted to the slide, and answered correctly? So did you give me the correct information? If I asked for if it was salary or hourly, and you just put they made $60,000 a week, that's not telling me anything. Correct grammar. This is a big one, guys. Did you use correct grammar, capitals, correct punctuation? All I's capitalized, no lowercase i's. You're not texting. No spelling mistakes. Use your spell check. Use your grammar check. 10 points right there. And did you have images present or graphics present on every slide? All right, so that's your assignment. And then here's your attendance quiz for today. For Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and I need to add a Thursday, and there's your completion when you're done. And then we will be back in school next Tuesday on the 8th. So I will see you in here with everything caught up. So if you get done with this, work on your missing assignments. When you come to school, everything needs to be completed. We will not stop and take time for that. Have a good day, guys.